And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Leo for November 2024, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. Leo, you start the month with no planets in your sign. And then Mars will move into your sign. Mars will move into Leo in the early hours of the morning on Monday the 4th of November. Mars will then stay in Leo throughout the rest of November and December before going retrograde back into Cancer, and then we'll move into Leo again next year, in the second quarter of next year. So this is Mars's first foray into Leo. Now this isn't going to affect all of you, but Mars moving into the early part of Leo is going to have a big impact on the lives of those of you born on or before the 29th of July. So it's primarily July Leos I'm focusing on. The rest of you are, well, there's so much change going on in the world at the moment, and some of you are really under the microscope. If, for example, you're one of those Leos born around the 16th, 17th, 18th of August, then yes, there are big changes that you're going to have to deal with this month. And it's either whether those changes are happening because you make them happen or because you're reacting to other people's stuff. But it'd be very easy for all or any of you to get your buttons pushed this month, to say or do something you'd later regret. With Mars entering your sign, there can be at a lower level the might makes right attitude. Well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it my way, and if you get in my way, I'll walk all over you. There can also be the other side of Mars in Leo, that of nobility, bravery, and heroism when dealing with difficult stuff inside oneself. It's much easier to project stuff into and onto the outside world and find external environments or people to blame. Whereas if you actually project that internally, the capacity here for self-development is enormous. Leo, as far as November 2024 goes, this is the start of a 7-month process. And if you start it by working on yourself, you're doing the next 6 months a hell of a big favour.